Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to another video of Heroes of the Storm. Today we're playing Junkrat. Apparently my intro didn't record, and I'm in the game, so we're not gonna waste this opportunity. I was explaining though how I don't play a lot of Junkrat. In fact, I'm not a big fan of Junkrat in general. I think he's a little bit too overtuned and annoying. But I only play him in ARAM. Last night I played him in Quick Match, and he was like even way more strong in quick match than he was in ARAM, which was quite incredible because he's very strong in ARAM. Um, the things that make him strong are things such as his uh, really good wave clear with his auto attacks, which will bounce, as well as the ability to shut off a whole entire zone. And look, watch this displacement. You see that? That displacement should not be in the game. For a mage. That's such strong displacement. Enemy team will have a really hard time reacting to that. I'm placing this trap in the middle of the lane, which you might think is a little bit silly, but it's for if I get attacked by a Illidan, I can just run near my trap and hopefully I'll be safe. I went for extra wind-up time at level 1. This increases the wind-up time of my grenades, I believe. So the time it takes before they detonate is a little bit longer. And additionally, the last shot of it will now be a crit. It'll deal a little bit more damage. Unfortunately, Zagara left, but she came right back, thankfully. I'm going to move my trap over here so I can start taking this camp. I learned something new today about this map, Garden Terror. The objective spawns a little bit sooner on it. 30 seconds sooner, actually. So your timers for taking camps need to be 30 seconds quicker. So typically you go for a camp at the 2-minute mark. But on this map, you go for it on the, I guess it'll be minute 30-second mark. We'll go ahead and use my bomb here to get to the soak a little bit quicker. And this is what I was explaining in the intro. Oh, I really hope I don't die to these guys. Is Junkrat's capability to move around the map and soak a bunch. I was able to take that camp pretty quickly. Hopefully we're able to get a kill here with a nice trap boop combo. And that's like disgusting. It's too strong in my opinion. Now I am a little bit afraid just where I'm at. I went for Taste for Explosion at level 4. There's a couple options there, and they're all pretty good. But Taste for Explosion is just the build I have queued up, and I figured I was going to play this build no matter what. There's very little fluctuation to it. So we'll play it pretty much down to a T, but it will switch a little bit if needed. I think level 7 we can change it if we need to. That's some good damage out there on the enemy team, and looks like Stitches will be able to cap this, so I'll take this and immediately start to try and defend it against this massive minion wave here. But with my bouncing autos, it makes life a lot easier. I'll even boop this guy into tower range. It took the team a little bit longer than I was anticipating, but they were able to cap it, so that's good. Once again, we'll place a trap just in the middle of the minion wave so we can use it as a defense. You could also, though, place it in such a way to scout an area for you. Hopefully he doesn't fight that, because I think he loses. Okay, so there's two options we can go here, and I think I want to go for Dirty Trickster. Level 7, you can go for Dirty Trickster or Sticky Wicket. They're both strong. I think Dirty Trickster is going to be better here because the enemy team has roots and stuns and things of that sort, which I really don't want to have to deal with. We'll start to come up this way then, and I want to set up right here for two reasons. One, it's a good choke point for my trap, so I can hopefully stay a little bit safer. Maybe peel for my man. He died too quickly. Yeah, trap really helping us out there. Two, I have this huge wall to protect us, and still spam abilities over. Oh no! My bad, team. And three, I can come right here, and I'm closer to this lane to soak. So those were the reasons I wanted to be in that position. I think enemy team should be able to cap it with there being three of them there, and not a whole lot of enemies, but a little bit confused as to what's going on right now. We've lost our big man. Or one of our big men. I guess we got more than one. Trying to set up my trap here once more. Hopefully Stitches can lead one of these enemies into my trap, but it doesn't look like they're quite able to. I will have, I believe, infinite stall here. Should be able to infinitely stall this objective, which is very nice. Unfortunately, though, we did lose our Zagara there, which is very sad, but enemy team is backing out for a little bit, so I'm going to use my splashing autos to clear this quickly, as well as get a little bit of building poke done. Now, with all of the enemies alive, I don't think we can come in here anymore. We can try, but this is very spooky, especially for me, being a little bit of a... Oh! Hopefully we can just kite this kid. But for me being a very squishy hero, I need to play a little bit safer. But a lot of damage coming out with my bombs there. Just poke damage, so it's nothing to write home about. But it's in a game where there's no healers, all that damage makes a difference. Bad boop there, but trying to get the enemy teams just annoyed and scared of where to walk. That's a big thing that Junkrat's good at is. Woo! I'm just gonna ult. See if I can get him. I doubt it, but I'll get the minion wave. That was my ult, Rocket Ride. It's on a 75-second cooldown, which I know it sounds long, 75 seconds. It's really not that long at all. You'll be able to then, after using your ult, mount up like this, where you gain a humongous increase to movement speed. Or mount speed, I should say, for a few moments. Oh. Stop me if you've heard this one before, he says. Get her, Jaina. Get him. Nice ult by Jaina. I gotta head down bottom, but I also gotta make sure Illidan's not stealing my camp. He was not, because we just seen him take a different camp. We'll ping that we're on our way here. And I want to put a trap down. And hopefully get something done on the Jaina there. But we did lose our Deathwing, unfortunately. I need to be cautious of where my trap is at, because that's my bread and butter. That's what will keep me safe and annoy the enemies. We're going to go for bombs away. Now, if you remember, level 1, I picked up extra wound up time. A huge reason I picked this ability is because it combos really well with my next talent, as does bombs away. Oh boy. Unfortunately, enemy team did get the cap there, so they are ahead. But we've been getting good push in different lanes, and we're scaling for late game. So I am a little bit afraid now, just with the enemy team. Jaina popping her ult on top of me and getting some good damage. But we're gonna get top lane. I can just back out, and we'll be ready for this objective. Which is in the top lane, and it's in a nice defensive position for us. Good helping hand by Stitches as well. You can see my siege damage, very nice. Hero damage is very nice, and soak is very nice. Also, my displacement in team fights. It's not just my displacement, but area denial. All of this has been very, very strong. And it's without me having to do a whole lot. You'll notice I'm just sitting back spamming Qs. If I get in trouble, I place down a bomb and I run. Like so. Enemy tries to get me, I run towards my trap. They're countered. You know? So I want to try to get him with 2 traps. I don't think it's quite quick enough. We were able to capture the full objective there, which is very nice for us. I thought the enemy team had capped more plant pieces than they had. Really hoping that we can get level 16 here because at least before the next wave spawns in for seeds, because I think that'll help us out a lot. I'm just now realizing I don't have a trap active near me, so we're going to place one down and continue to just poke him down from a nice safe distance, especially in a game like this where you don't have a healer on your team. Junkrat's even stronger. Ooh. He's even stronger because every little bomb that hits an enemy is significant damage. It does look like we're going to be able to cap that, so we got any camps available? This one's available. You can tell even during the curse, despite it not saying on the minimap, the letters will still show up, so you can still figure out who's what is cappable and what's not. So we go for burst fire here at 16. Truthfully, every talent here is good. But I personally like burst fire best. Hopefully he'll run towards me. Doesn't quite look like it, so we're just gonna place down the bomb to protect him if he needs it. But it looks like he'll be fine. So burst fire gives us, well, just that, burst fire. I have not been doing a very good job of getting my level 4 talent stacked up. See how fast we cleared that minion wave? That's so fast. I've not been doing a very good job of stacking up my taste for explosion, which just increases the damage of my Qs per Q landed. But had I been, if you get it fully stacked, your last bomb will hit for like 1,000 damage, which is so much damage. We're gonna ping around our way here. We do have our ult to use Rocket Ride right on the middle of this camp, which should help us ensure that we get it. We're also gonna boop these enemies away, and screw it, we'll Rocket Ride for them. I was able to hit 2, very nice. Hopefully Stitches can finish off the Thrall with a really nice hook. We're also back alive, so if we wanted, I wonder if I can cut him off. I'm moving pretty fast. Come on, Junkrat, go. Here we go. Boom! That's so stupid. Oh, I hate that. You gain like, I think it's 250 movement speed with that mount, which is just so strong. I don't know if I ever told you what your level 13 talent does, but it just increases the damage of your Q if it's fired within half a second of a basic attack going off. So the combo is, let's see, is there a wall alive anywhere? Yeah. I'll use it on a minion. So you'll auto attack once. I hope this is, and then Q, and you see how all of them were crits that time? That's just what that talent does. I heard the sound effect and got very scared. Thankfully though, it's just my team dying. And not me. Look at all that damage. The good juicy damage. I'm not that scared of Li Ming because I do have Rocket Ride available. So I can always use that to just get out. I'll try to help Jaina cap this despite me not thinking she'll need it. Yeah, she should be fine. But I don't feel safe for me now. We'll go ahead and back right here. So we can regroup for this objective, but I really don't think we should even fight for it, if I'm being honest. I'll probably end up defending buildings or taking camps. It's another thing Junkrat is very strong with, is he is very slippery, you know? So you can use a lot of abilities to just not die. And not dying in this game is one of the strongest things. So you think about it, you die. Not only are you dead for a large portion of time, but you're also... Can I kite this camp? You're also granting the enemy team a lot of experience. Junkrat's also very strong at defending things, such as buildings. He's strong at stalling objectives. I believe I can perma-stall still with this talent here. Really nice abilities by my allies here. And nice hooks from Stitches. Go out there, send out some bombs. Hopefully they deal some damage. Li Ming's the only one alive, and I think she can one-shot combo me at this HP if she hits a big orb. Did she go orb build? Yeah. Doesn't look like it, though. We'll go take some more camps, soak some more XP. Just continue to do whatever in the world we want, because we're Junkrat. Try to remember our combos of auto attack and then immediately Q to get that bonus damage. We also went for Cannonball at 20. This just increases the damage and explosion radius of our basic attacks and our Qs, further increasing our damage output and our annoyingness. We also have pretty decent siege damage, so there's not a whole lot of weaknesses. We're in trouble, we run. I should have gone mid, I guess. Oops. Oh, heck yeah. Look at them juicy bombs. But this right here, this whole game is the reason why I don't like Junkrat. He's a little too overtuned, you know? He has too much going on for him. I don't know if he can actually take this camp. I mean, I'm certain he can. I just don't know if it'll kill him. If I miss all my abilities, it will. Go ahead and pick up a sippy cup, and I guess regroup my team here. I don't think we've gotten much value out of this at all, have we? I picked it mainly as a safety talent, but then I proceeded to play like a coward the whole game. I don't have a trap up, so we're gonna make sure we place that down. Even still, our final bomb is dealing, what is it, 600 damage? Which even that's a lot of damage. I'm gonna poke down the building, very nice. Enemy team, some of them are pretty low. Let's see, will that kill her? Oh, she reacted in time. I easily would have died to that Illidan had I not been careful. Oh, I feel like I can get a bunch of kills here if I play this correctly. Knowing me, I probably won't though. Let's see. Don't run towards the Illidan. That seems like a bad... Alright. Yeah, there we go. And we got out. Illidan could have killed me had he jumped in, but I had Rocket Ride up. So, things got close. I don't know what actually dealt the final killing blow to her. I would like to know. I guess we'll come here. Yeah, we have 250% movement speed in this form. I do need to be very cautious now, because I do not have my ultimate ability. So playing that aggressive this late in the game might not have been the best play. But it was with the team, so fighting with them is always better than not. Don't know if I have a trap nearby, so we're gonna place one down. Try to get some damage out on the enemies. That I finally got some total mayhem value there to help deal with the enemy team's dive. I have my bomb out already. We're gonna place down this, and hopefully that'll be a lot of damage. Not quite enough to finish off this Illidan, but there it is. There's enough. Getting two total mayhems off. Is that what it's called? No, dirty tricksters. In one team fight is pretty strong. Oh, I want to get him. I want to keep going. Oh, this is stupid, isn't it? Oh, so close. Oh well. Um, I think I got a little too cocky, playing a little too careless. But you can see completely dominating this game. I know my team has played well too, but so is the enemy. You can see the damage board is checkered the whole way down. Um, we've been ahead on XP for the most part, but that's thanks to me. Um, and once again, my poke is very helpful though. We're getting stacked decently. That's why picking up Taste for Explosion I think is just the best option because you'll typically get it stacked to a point where it's worth the value. 20% increase, that's a good bit. Um, Whereas Chattering Teeth, I oftentimes find that the enemy team uses that to their advantage more often than not. Um, it does look like this will be the end though, so well played. Um, all the catapults coming on their base. Dang, I could have got perfect record if I didn't play carelessly at the end. But sometimes you gotta have a little bit of fun. Oh my goodness. Stitches, no. um, Ooh, he tanked a lot of damage. Alright, I'll review the build one more time. And, please don't play this at home because I hate Junkrats with a passion. But, the build that we did go in this video was Extra Wound Time at level 1, Taste for Blood at 4, Dirty Trickster at 7, Rocket Ride at 10, Bombs Away at 13, Burst Fire at 16, and Cannonball at 20. I think the only things that I could have changed would have been at 7, Sticky Wicket, which is really good against like Tracers or heroes who have the ability to get out of your trap. Um, but Dirty Trickster is always a good pickup because it's severely overtuned. Um, Also, I typically always go Rocket Ride. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you all in the next one.